Many of our Colorado communities know how difficult it is to rebuild after destructive wildfires.
More than 3.5 years ago, Boulder County communities were ravaged by the Marshall Fire. Well, tonight, your reporter in Boulder County joins us live with how one woman is helping her neighbors. And Sarah, she was able to use artificial intelligence.
Yeah, after the Marshall Fire, the City of Louisville tried to put in a lot of rebate programs, hoping to make it easier for folks to build and move back home. Now, one neighbor is using an AI program to hold City Council to a rebate promise, one that could give Marshall survivors a share of up to $2 million.
3 years later, Louisville City Council is still making decisions about the Marshall Fire. But on Tuesday, as the city voted what money they could get back, some residents are working to get some of their own.
The promise was made, and it's like millions of dollars, and it could have just been forgotten.
Tanya Somaru lost her home to the Marshall Fire and spent the time and money to rebuild, but doesn't have time for every city council meeting. But she wanted to. She remembered that sometime in the last 3 years, City Council made a promise to pay back extra rebuilding permit fees to survivors, now estimated to be between $800,000 and $2 million.
And I saw that staff had told them that, no, we never made this promise. So we're just doing the accounting, right? Right. And we don't have to give the money back. We'll decide that separately, right? And I was like, that's not correct. So it's like me against a million videos.
To prove she wasn't making it up, she put hundreds of hours of meetings into an AI program. And as it turns out, here they were.
If we find that there's, any inconsistency there, then we can determine a way to rebate or pass on, any discrepancy.
That could be a silver lining in a terrible situation, that we will rebate those savings.
So she emailed it all to City Council, and last month they voted to look back into the issue.
It is a tough time to be thinking about giving $1 million back when we're making budget cuts to some of our core services.
But some on council, like Mayor Pro Tem Caleb Dickinson, are considering some limits to funds that the city already started counting on.
Do you think City Council would be looking at this again if it wasn't brought up with, specific through this AI program of here's where it was promised and here's the day it was brought up?
No, honestly, I don't think so. I think we felt pretty whole. I think we felt like we made a really good choice about what we did rebate and what we didn't rebate.
When divided amongst survivors, the rebates could give each family a few $1,000s. And Tanya hopes other residents will hear more from City Council, even if you don't have time for their next meeting.
I hope people who aren't engaged, they want to answer, you can go and ask questions.
Now, the city says they plan to look into these rebate options over the next few months as they try to strike a balance between keeping a promise and next year's budget. Reporting in Louisville, Sarah Horbakowitz covering Colorado First.
All right, Sarah, thank you.